Very good morning to you children, and today here is your social studies teacher Mrs. Sumati continuing the topic, that is chapter 6, minerals and mining, part 3. Previously we studied that how to dig the mines, mineral, and even to whom the minerals belong to studied. Now I am going to continue that where we are getting the mines in our state, how those are important, that I am going to take. Singareni coalfields, that is SCCL. There are extensive coal deposits in the 4 districts of Khammam, Karimnagar, Adilabad, Warangal. Actually, before Telangana and Andhra were united, at that time these places were in Andhra Pradesh. But now it's separated. Now these places at present were in Telangana. Okay, but these 4 districts we have Singareni coalfields. These mines are operated by the Singareni Collieries Company Limited. Actually, the Singareni Collieries Company Limited is the owner of that mines. That means government is assigned that duty to that company. That means it is given to operate it. And this company was initially set up by a private British mining company. You know that before independence, almost all the Europeans, of course in our country Britishers, other European, other continents, all the European countries only colonized. Okay, so that what for? Only for the resources. Even here also the Britishers have colonized because of the resources. So at that time this company was under the control of the private British mining company. In 1886 it was set up, but in 1920 which was purchased from the Britishers by Nizam of Hyderabad. That means Hyderabad ruler purchased it. After independence, the government of India took this company. But today, SCCL is jointly owned by the central government and state government. Of course, it is given here that Andhra Pradesh, but at present it is Telangana. That means central government and Telangana government both together jointly they own this. And this company currently operating 15 open cast minings. Already I taught that what is open cast mining or what is underground mining. The 15 open cast mines and 35 underground mines. Altogether 50 mines. All these are in 4 districts. And in this company, 65,000 workers are working as per 2012 report. 65,000 people. At present, it's may increase. See, this is the one of the place where the mines are there. Here, no one is allowed, prohibited. Who are working, for them only this place is allowed, of course allowed. They then crossed an iron bridge. Actually, here to check that how the coal fields are there, how they are getting the coal, how they are extracting this all to get that. 2 teachers and some of the students of the JP High School, Kongatam of Vikota Mandal, that is from Chitturu district, they visited this coal mine, and even they reached first from Chitturu to Hyderabad, and they boarded a bus to Kottagudem, and then after reaching Kottagudem they visited the office of the SCCL, that means Singareni coalfields, and they took permission to visit the mines. Then they crossed 40 kilometers actually from the Kottagudem to Ellandu, the name of the place, and from there again they went to office of Singareni Collieries and took the permission that to go to the one of the underground mine. Okay, that is the number 21. That coal mine, of course each mine they used to give the numbers. After actually after going there it started their journey to reach to the coal mines, how it is there in that. Then they crossed an iron bridge over a railway track. Actually, that iron bridge is there where it is the railway track where the goods train was standing over there. There they reached the entrance of the mine where the safety officer received these teachers and the students. Then the officer explained that coal is found thick layers under the ground, even how it is there. Before only mentally he prepared that. If one dug from the ground level, actually first if they dug that ground level, first they have to take out the top layer, that is some soil they may get it, afterwards some rocks and some water also they may get it. But after to get it totally the coal layer, it may take, means they have to dig deep about 200 to 300 feet, then only they will get the coal layer. And some of the areas the coal may be available on the upper part only, that means some part of that they have to take out the upper part, then they get it. And one of the area there can be several layers of coal also, mostly they were separated by the rock or the loose soil. Sometimes they may get as a form of rock, otherwise like a soil, that is the coal they can find it. Danger and safety measures. What are the danger and precautions they have to take? The safety officer also explained that it was always a risk to go down as accidents may occur. Already I said open cast mining is easy and cheapest also, and underground means it is dangerous. A tunnel may fall, suppose sometimes the tunnel may fall, otherwise the tunnel may be get flooded by water, or there may be any fire accident or any suffocation because of the poisonous gases also it may cause. So it is a danger also. Even he explained that we are taking safety measures to protect them, and even that mine administration is developing elaborate safety arrangements that to prevent the such accidents, and they should take necessary precautions also. While these miners are going, they'll give the information what the precautions they have to take it. Okay. And he also explained that how to face such accidents whenever the accidents may take place, suppose such situation, what they have to do, that also they are going to explain to the miners. And even they were provided the safety kit, that is a tool kit, and in the mines means safely they have to go, no, some of the instruments, some of those items they are provided, that is called safety kit. And they put on the safety kit and got ready to go down. Actually they wear a dress, cap for that light, and even some instruments also will be there that they used to use it before entering, and of course along with them also they will take it whatever it is necessary. And they reported at a muster point, that means to register enrolling, muster point for online registration to enter in that deep mine. They registered it, and now they reached the entrance of the mine. Afterwards they went to the entrance of the mine. This is the kit, Nana. You see that here cap is there, and of course this is the talkie, I think so, walkie talkie, some specs also. These are all whatever they have to take safety kit. Some of the items were mentioned, so many are there. These are some of them. Actually this is a lift. Actually where the entrance they went now, that is a lift. From there the lift carries the people to in and out of the mine also, and the two of the teachers and the officer and other three safety members, that means three miners also entered the lift to take them into the coal mines. And the lift in charge closed the sides and gave them signal. Actually who is operating the lift now, he closed all the four sides and has gave the signal for underground lift operator. Underground one person will be there now, for him he has given the signal as a bell using a code. If they ring a bell, as per the ringing the bell, they can understand the code. As per that, he gave the signal. So, inside the mine, they went 500 feet below the ground level. Mostly while the lift is moving on, those who were there in the lift, they got fear as the lift is rapidly sliding down. means slowly it is going also. It's a fear. You know that already 10 floors or 3 floors we have a lift now. Some lifts are good, okay, but some lift more totally creates a shaking. And kept and while they are going, they heard that somewhere the water is falling. So the safety officer said that it is the groundwater. Some of the areas while we are digging, we may find the water. No, that water actually, and that water creates a problem while we are digging the mines. That's why this water is pumped outside and to the tunnel. It should not create any problem while digging the mines. So all the water is directed to a pool from the tunnel to outside, pumped it, okay, without creating any problem. And he further told that the company has a project and planning wing which takes care of designing these aspects of the mines. Even they are designing of the mines, how to enter it, how to dig that, they are taking care about that. That he explained, and the list stopped and they entered into the tunnel. It is called the mine shaft where they entered. And as they walked, they noticed that electrical lines are there, hose pipes are there, those are carrying the water, and a narrow rail track is there on the ground. And when coal is mined, the train is, of course, the wagon was filled with coal, and that is pulled to till the lift, and from that lift to that coal is taken upstairs. Like that, the railway wagons are utilized. The guide pointed out that they are actually walking through a coal layer. Inside, in the tunnel, these all members are going in a coal layer, and he said that that is a coal layer. It is also called coal seam, and that there was a coal in all the directions when they have went. No, the total tunnel is up or down and all the directions coal only. But the total coal is looking bright, not in the black. But the guide explained why that is bright, because they applied the dolomite, and that why they applied that to prevent oxidation and degradation of the coal. Actually that should not get oxidation and degrade that, of course, because of the atmosphere it may degrade and oxidation. And also, and the coal means somewhat black in color, you know that. As per that reflection to get it, it gives the light because the dolomite is in white in color. Okay, this is the dolomite color into the coal. Blasting the coal. Now they were approaching to the coal drilling area. It is called the phase. And every day the supervisor inspects the coal seam. First of all, first the supervisor inspects. Then he will give the instructions that for that day particularly what they have to do and what are the safety measures they have to do that taken. And different groups of people are assigned different tasks. One group was drilling holes with pneumatic air compressor to plant the explosive rods. Means digging the holes with the compressor, and in that holes they used to keep the rods. For that rods they keep that blasting item. Then even without those should not move from that place, they used the resin packets. If they insert that, it won't move. Okay, and these explosives will be set off by an electrical device. After setting that all, strong rock like coal is broken. Of course, with the electrical item they blast it, then that strong rock actually breaks into the some pieces or the powder whatever it is, and that rock is cut and transported, and this process is called the blasting. Actually it is a totally dangerous process. Sometimes the blast can bring down the entire mine facing, causing death of the miners. Means where they blast that, instead of that place another place also it may cause that breaking down or falling the tunnel, like that accidents may cause. And that's why it is therefore taken that great care and calculation wise they have to do that. Well, another group of miners was arranging wooden and iron supports top of that tunnel. They used to arrange that wooden and iron supports to support the roof. That roof may not fall down on the heads of the miners. One group ready with the flexible mobile motor drilling machines wherever it is necessary, or to breaking the large piece of coal they use the drilling machine. And mostly now the blasting hole is ready, as when the entire preparation was completed to blast it, everyone moves to the safety place. From there, afterwards they blast the with the electrical. Then a warning whistle, after safe they'll go to that safety place, then they'll give that warning whistle, and then the detonator was set off. Suddenly the whole mine resound with the boom because of the explosion, and the walls and the ground totally shaking. We can find it, of course we can experience. And as seemed as if an earthquake, of course with that blasting means we feel that it is like a earthquake only. There was smoke and dust everywhere because it's blasted now, even it may be pieces or powder. After some time the whistle sounded again. That means we have to move one more towards the face. Slowly the dust when settles, they have to move after that place. That is face. Two or three miners entered the dust cloud coughing. Some miners they went by coughing because they get that cough. They walked over the coal that had fallen in the explosion, using their rods to inspect the places from where the coal has fallen. After getting that coal, they have seen now blocks of coal. Of course, from where they got it, where it's blasted, those are all with the stick they used. They'll check it. At one spot, the roof was weak, so it was supported with wooden beams and posts. Suppose some of the areas the roof is weak, means it was supported already with the wooden beams and posts. No, that also they'll check it with the sticks, that how is the roof, whether it is weak or strong. Now this is the time to do the assignment, Nana. If you listen the lesson, you can do it. Very all the best.